Okay, so a little over 4 years ago, I created this video on how to do a mail merge with Mozilla Thunderbird. I also wrote a guide on my blog, which you can see here, and the feedback so far for both the guide and the video have been very positive. Nothing has changed. I've provided a link to the guide and the video in the description below. However, a number of people have asked me how to send a unique attachment or an attachment with the mail merge. This is pretty well documented in the plugin or the add-on page, but in this video we're going to demonstrate how to do that. So in this example, I'm going to do a mail merge, and within the mail merge I'm going to send these 4 files as attachments, sorry, 3 files as attachments in the mail merge. So you can see that they are unique ones, so I'm going to send 3 email messages with a unique attachment in each one. So like in the previous video, so we're not going to start from scratch. If you want to learn how to do the mail merge, you can watch the previous video. This video is solely going to focus on the attachments. So just like before, I've created an Excel sheet here, which you can see. The only difference being that I've added an attachment column, and in the attachment column I have added the full path to where that file is. So on my desktop, we can click on the address bar here to get the full folder path. So you can see it's in this path here, and then I've added the file names in there as well. There is an alternative way to doing this I'm going to show you after, but for now, this is how we're going to do this. So like before, I'm going to save this file as a CSV. I'll just call that list, save it to my desktop. And like before, we can open the CSV just to validate the content if we would like to. So I'm pretty happy with that. And now we're going to go to Thunderbird and write a new message. So again, column headings. And we can use the merge fields in the subject if we'd like to. Okay, so I've just put in the email address, so the email address is going to pull in from here, the email column, and then I'm using the first name field as well, just to put in the subject here and also into the start of the message. Now, I'm not going to attach anything here, so when we compose an email, we can press the attach button up here. We're not going to do that at this moment in time. Down the bottom, you can see that Thunderbird has recognized I've used the word attached within the message as well, and that's reminding me to add an attachment. But for the mail merge, we're not going to do that. So I'm just going to close that just now. Going to go to File and Mail Merge as before, and we're going to pick the similar properties as in my previous video. So we're going to change the source from address book to CSV. The deliver mode I'm going to save as draft just now, so we can go into my drafts folder and see the message. In the attachments one here, so just like we did with the mail merge fields here, we're going to do the same thing. So, and I'll just double check that on my sheet. So the column heading is attachment. So again, I put attachment in there. We pick the CSV file, and the rest of the information I'm just going to leave blank here, and I'm going to say OK. And that's going to do the mail merge, and it's going to put a copy into the drafts folder. So that process is now done, and I can now go to the drafts folder. And you can see here that each of the messages has an attachment. So if I open the message for Dirk, you can see the attachment is the German file. Francesco has the Italian file, and Pierre has the French file. So that's one way to do the attachment. The other way is slightly different, so I'll just delete these messages just now. Go back to the Excel sheet. Now, one thing we can do is just take the path, so where all the files are on the same path, this can be a little bit easier. So I'm just going to take the path out of that just now, as you see here. And all I'm going to leave in place is the file names. Again, I'm going to save it as a CSV, and I'll just replace the previous list that I did. Fine. Back to Thunderbird and write a new message. So again, test2 for first name. Here is your file. Okay, so the difference with this one, the attachment message hasn't come up this time because I didn't type the word attached. But this difference, the difference in this one is, rather than putting an attachment here, we're going to put in the path as to where those files are. So if I just open that folder, copy the folder path, put that in here like this. So what that's going to do is it's going to reference that folder path and the file name from the attachment, and say OK. The mail merge is going to run just the exact same way it did before. Open Thunderbird, go to drafts, and you can see test2, and the files are attached just as they were before. I hope this demonstration has been helpful. If you do have any questions or any feedback, please comment below and let me know. Thanks again for watching.